is a fine Wednesday, and this is officially,
unofficially,
the best podcast on the internet.
Oh, the internet. Oh, I thought you wanted me to say that bit. Cole, I have a question.
Oh, straight in, okay. Is it about your background, about those plants, about which one is poisonous? Because I'd say that bottom right spiky boy looks like a right prick.
How often do you poo?
How
often
different
do you
to
say
what
that you poo?
I was asking.
Like, of your average week, how many dumps do you think you drop? Of your normal week, of the average week?
Probably one a day, I guess, would be the norm, the human norm, I imagine.
Okay.
Why? But what are you leading towards?
So, I was on a stag do recently this weekend, and I probably knew a third of the people there, so it was quite interesting talking to new people.
Yeah. And this came up, did it?
This came up, well, because one of the first things that someone told me as soon as I entered the Airbnb that we were renting, they said, you need to download an app. And I said, what? He went, download this app. So it's called Poop Map. So,
fuck's sake.
Excuse the pun, you log wherever you have done a poo by just clicking drop a poo, and it then puts a little poo on the map, and then you can rate the poo, and you have friends on there. And we did this night one of the Airbnb. So then by the end of it, we had 13 men's poos logged to the minute on this house in Guildford.
Does it grow on the map? On the app's map?
On the app
does that
map?
chap expand?
It doesn't.
I really wish expand was expap, because that would have been beautiful.
The world would be different.
It would be better.
Rap songs would be in turmoil if that was the case. No, it doesn't, but I found it very interesting because you can then look at your friends' maps. You can then see where your friends have pooed all over the world.
I didn't even say crap. Sorry, for God's sake, man. I'm rhyming app about poo. Oh, sorry.
You're a fool.
Angry at myself. Carry on. I'm an oaf.
You can then see all of your friends' poos on a global map, or you can make it for every user that's on the app, and you can comment on their poos. So we were going around the world. I saw someone that had a poo in Iraq 20 minutes beforehand, and I commented.
People have a poo in Iraq.
Well, on the app, not that many. I think there was like 4 poos in Iraq.
Oh, on the map of Iraq.
On the map of Iraq.
In the app. There's not a lot of craps.
Yak.
Lots of yaks, though.
Yeah, lots of yak. Yeah. So I commented on it, just saying, awesome work, man. And other people were going to like Thailand and commenting on people's poos, just being like, 2 stars, rotter. Stuff like that.
So wait, what's the star rating? How is it reviewed? Is it the area or is it the quality of stool?
It's quite a bare bones app, and it just has.
Does it not really dig deep into the
meta? It doesn't dig deep. No. It's not the highest, most advanced app I've ever used. But it just says, I think it says like rate this poo or something. So it could be scenery. It could be like quality of poo. You can add pictures. Now,
fetishy.
I think fetishy. People add pictures of the bathroom stall that they're in, which I think is interesting. I looked at a bathroom stall in Tel Aviv, and it looked all right.
That's good. Were there big gaps like in America?
No, it was nice. It was like a fully sealed, like you're in your own little cubicle. It was a 3-star poo, according to the man.
So it wasn't a glass dome like in a Danish hotel room.
No,
which is just a cubicle visible from all angles, which is an interesting design choice, Denmark.
But as it was in Tel Aviv, it was an iron dome.
Very fucking hell. Jesus.
Thank you.
I can't top that.
Thank you.
So did you have that in mind when you started the poo conversation? Did you have that in mind when you started the poo conversation?
No, not at all. No, you said glass dome. I just had to go off that.
Jesus Christ. Very, very good indeed.
Topical.
Fair play. Well done.
Satirical.
We are satirical now. I think we've cured it.
Because I would say I poo about 4 times a day, which I think is quite a lot. I do about 3 before midday typically.
What?
So because my morning routine is go downstairs, immediately have a double espresso black coffee.
Well, that's probably where the issue is.
And that clears me out for the day. That's hitting the reset button on my bowels. 9 a.m. it just goes boom, and just falls out on me like an airplane toilet.
I don't think it's resetting it. I think it's adding an entire pile of sludge onto the top of the existing pile of sludge.
But then the sludge, do you know what it does?
De-sludges. Yeah, no, sure. But
it's
like saying, oh man, when we send off all of our trash to Thailand, we make sure to do it every morning just to reset Thailand. Thailand's like, fucking hell, enough.
No, Thailand's the toilet in that situation, surely.
Yeah, I'm not saying Thailand's a toilet.
My bowels My bowels are the UK. Thailand's a toilet. And I guess coffee is the freight ship.
Yeah.
It's the rocket in Futurama that does the trash into space.
That's what you need, except you need it to go up and just pierce and just release.
I need a rocket up my arse to skewer the poo and then pull it out like a lamb kofta.
When normally I've said you need a rocket up your arse, Stumpy, I don't mean it this literally, and I don't mean it re-poo. I mean it about fucking get on with the shit that you need to be doing, but it actually works quite well for this as well.
I am getting on with the shit I need to be doing 4 times a day.
So you've got this app. Are you reviewing them?
Yeah, but I'm not being too stringent. I found it quite interesting when you would, because also people had, just for the weekend, we had push notifications on for the app.
Every push.
So then someone would leave and they wouldn't say anything. And then on about 5 minutes later, you'd hear people's phones go, and you'd be like, oh, he's done a shit.
Fuck's sake.
It was great fun. And then now there's one, if people can find it, there's one house in where are we staying? Farnborough. One house in Farnborough near Guildford in London that's got, it's like 25 poos. And then the rest of the entire like city of Guildford has got about 10. But there's one house that's been like destroyed with poos.
I feel like if there are photos involved, it very quickly does get quite fetishy, right? Like, can you swipe through them like Tinder?
What rate? I know there was Rate My Poo. Do you remember Rate My Poo?
I remember. Yeah, I do remember Rate My Poo. Yeah, people posting pictures of it.
I'd say Mate My Poo.
Again, we've got fetishy.
Like a fleshlight.
We've immediately... Oh, don't fleshlightize one's stool.
I don't know fleshlight a stool.
It's excrement, not excellent.
Very good. I feel like it was, well, Rate My Poo was before the days of fetishes.
Yeah, before they were invented.
Before the woke invented fetishes.
Before the invented, they Rate My Poo.
Before the woke invented fetishes, you could just look at someone's poo and not come. That's what I'm saying.
Back in my bloody day. But yeah, no, it used to be quite innocent, Rate My Poo. It used to be like your mate, your first mate with not even a smartphone, with an iPod Touch. Who was able to get pictures on his iPod Touch.
Had the little like pinprick camera, the tiniest camera in existence on the back of it.
And then showed you 4 pixels of excrement. Like, look at this. Like,
okay.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Great work, man.
Cool.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun going on a stag do. We did also, so I think they would, because you don't like video games very much, which is interesting considering our main line of work.
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, our main line of work is that we cast Rocket League and that. But I do like Rocket League. But games, no, I mean, the problem is, because I remember when I had a PlayStation, lots of my mates had an Xbox, right? And obviously I had a PlayStation, Killzone 2 was the best game ever.
Sure.
So I got Killzone 2.
No
right?
Gears of War, though.
I mean, it wasn't exactly. It was a Gears of War killer. It killed Halo.
Gears of War and Halo are dead. Killzone has lived on to the current year.
Well done, Guerrilla Games. I backed you and you fought through to the end.
Did they also make... Oh, no, that's a different game that had Guerrilla in the title. Red Faction Guerrilla. Did you ever play that? Was that just Xbox?
I didn't. Was it good?
Yeah, you were on Mars. You had like a sledgehammer and you were like a kind of a space guy. And you could who had really destructible environments. And this is in the day of Battlefield Bad Company 2, where destructible environments were amazing. And I fucking loved them. So why are you doing this now? What's happening?
Sounds shit. I was waiting for you to finish and go, that sounds shit. Sounds shit, that sounds like a shit time.
Come on, talk to me about the mighty franchise of Killzone, the Halo killer.
So exactly. So obviously, because we're from the Rocket League world, I remember saying to all my mates, like, oh, yeah, you got Gears of War, but I actually prefer Killzone 2. It's sort of better. It's sort of a heavier game. It's more thoughtful, better in many ways. And then my mate, who also had a PlayStation, just went, yeah, but all you ever do is play Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cars. And I was like, oh yeah, you are right. That game has sort of killed Killzone for me.
But then Xbox didn't have it on that, so that does make sense, right? Like that was only on PlayStation.
What's up, BC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. So you never... That's why you're shit now to this day.
That is why I'm shit now to this day. I was going to say that it's the thing that we did for the stag do is something that I think you would really enjoy as a gamer, non-gamer of yourself.
That's fair. I'm a gamer, non-gamer. Exactly.
It was VR, but we were all in one big room, almost like sort of like 2 basketball courts, like size, like quite a big room.
Oh, as in you went to a place. I thought you meant in the air. I was like,
no,
me.
Sorry, no. Went to a
being?
place. Oh my God, imagine. And there's a poo all over the place.
That's why there's 25 poos there, because there were 25 bathrooms.
Like little mines when we're in VR. And yeah, so we're all in one experience. We had 2 groups of 6. And we were playing Space Marines, but you can also like zombies or whatever. You're a Space Marine. You get handed a gun that's a controller that's about this big. For people on the audio, imagine a big fish, like that big.
Yeah, for people listening on audio, imagine this big. That's
oh
how
yeah,
big
it's
it was.
about this big.
About this big. In case you're wondering with your
quite
ears.
large, and it was like thick plastic, so like relatively weighty. And that was your like gun controller. And yet all had headsets on, completely wireless.
That's cool.
And you just move about in this room together, like taking down hordes of Tyranids. So if you walk too close to the wall, it then like had sort of like a red thing come up, as it would if you were in your house.
Like the mesh thing.
Yeah, or if you were too close to another person, it would go beep, 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 beep. Like not too intrusively, but like enough where there's quite a lot of you, and just by the virtue of moving around, you would get close to each other.
Rules change at Stags, though. I bet at the start of it, they were like, I'll make sure you don't hit each other with the guns because it will hurt your heads, right? 5 minutes into realizing it's a stag do, any stag do experience I've done, you're bashing each other in. They're saying, "Oh yeah, wouldn't that be fun if you hit each other?" Ha ha ha.
You're
stag.
so right. You're tilted from that stag do you went to where you were little Nancy piss pants.
Just for the record, I'm going to cut that after you go. You're so right. Cut.
No.
And move on.
Never argue with the editor. That's what I've learned. No. So I think we would if it was our stuff. It wasn't our stuff, and we inherently have respect for what they're doing there, and
That's
you're not
fair.
going to break. I don't care if I get hurt. I've always said this.
You have.
But I don't want to hurt.
You don't want to take a plastic gun.
I don't want to hurt their headsets, which are inherently probably expensive, and the guns and whatever.
Not when they're this big as well. Like that's a lot of gun to
Imagine
break.
that, audio viewers. This big.
That's big, that or small.
Quite big. So
Or
we ended
small.
up going around doing Space Marines inside the VR. And by the end, I thought it'd be sort of like a bit clunky and you wouldn't really get used to it. By the end, there was like a boss that had like AoE attacks and you have to make sure you were outside the range of it.
What's AoE?
Area of
Empires.
effect.
Oh, I was close.
I guess also Age of Empires. Yeah, 1-1. I'll give you that.
I don't know. I'd love to claim the point, but I actually said Army of Empires, which isn't even a fucking
That's not
thing.
even a thing. That's like a generic game in a TV show that they're playing.
You want to play Army of Empires? I'm a level 48 Palaboy.
Palaboy. You couldn't even have said Paladin.
I was going to say that, then I was going to change it. Then I was going to say Palestine. I was like, that's weird. So I changed it to Palaboy.
After Iron Dome, we can't double up.
Exactly.
But yeah, so going around as a Space Marine, and like I was straight up like jumping and like jogging out the way of attacks and stuff, and we didn't run into each other once. Is that something that you think you would like?
Yes.
Because I think it's
definitely.
fucking sick.
Mate, it's like Laser Quest. Whenever I've done stag do stuff, it's always been paintball-y, right? Always paintball-y, always airsofty, and that fucking stings.
Physical pain, yeah.
I'm not into it. I've told you before, I'm not good with pain.
You're not.
I'm not.
You're a pussy, aren't you, really?
I'm a pussy of myself.
You're
the
a
last
pussy.
stag do paintball thing we did, it was like paintball tanks, which I assumed
That's cool.
meant it was like 2 or 3 on like maybe some sort of rail or with their driver.
Yeah.
But no, what it was is you are in an individual tank.
Okay.
And they only had 3 of them, and it's like a little pedal thing.
Okay.
I think it was. I can't quite remember how you steered, but there's a way to steer, but it's very clunky. Tanks are awkward.
Is it like a tank where you've got the 2 tracks and you have the levers or the pedals,
Yes.
and when you push the right pedal, that moves the right track, and when you then push the left pedal, that moves the left track. So if you push both together, you go forwards.
It was almost like that but it was handles, I think. So yeah, so
Okay.
handle right, handle. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay,
So push
yeah.
both forward for forward, push one back for backwards. Right. It was that, but you also had your gun. Right, and we basically, so there were sort of, I don't know, 13 of us, 14 of us on the stag. We went split into groups of 3, and then obviously someone else to go twice or whatever. And then we took turns being 1v1v1, and you just sort of drive up to them, shoot them a bit, bum 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 bum, and then they'd shoot you back, bum 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 bum, and then eventually you'd be like, "Ow, fuck, it hurts, enough."
Yeah.
And then you put your hand up to take a break. You sort of drive out for 10 seconds.
That's the worst way to do it.
Come back here and go bang bang bang.
Right, immediately, insta-fix 2 people to a tank. If there's someone on the gun,
they were small.
and there's
They were
someone,
small.
make them bigger. Put a trailer on it.
Make it bigger. That's your fucking engineer.
Yeah,
We're all going
make it
into
bigger.
Space. The ship's about to run out of oxygen. You're like, add more oxygen.
Yeah, more oxygen. Find some.
When you put it like that would be better, but not too much, because too much then you'll get
You get loopy. Yeah, but then you have a good time
until you die.
until you die.
Which
Yeah,
we
but-
did in the paintball.
Yeah, I feel like you just need to have 2 people on it. So someone is the turret, and then someone is the driver.
Would have been better.
And I think that's a lot better. And also have more than 3. Have like 10.
What would have been great is because I think we all silently agreed not to. No one ever ganged up 2v1. It was always say I'm shooting you, and Barry's to the left. I'll shoot you a bit, then I'll turn to Barry. Barry shoots me back, then back to you. No one ever went 2-on-1.
Convene in the middle.
Yes.
And just do like a triangle shooting each other.
That's literally what it was.
I'm done, and then you reverse.
Yeah, you ran out of your 100 bullets, and then you shook hands, and that was it. No one won or lost. We just sort of took turns.
That's the thing, because also you have to pay for paintballs individually, or like for 100 or whatever, and it's a fucking rip-off. They don't tell you that until you get there. They're like, oh yeah, and also you have to buy your own paintballs, and you can't bring any paintballs in from outside.
Oh, in case what they've got like bullets in them.
Oh, in case they're probably fucking cheaper than what they're selling.
Maybe. Yeah,
it's
maybe
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I'm sure the ones we used on this thing were like the cheapest paintballs as well, because I've been paintballing a lot of times, and normally it splats, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, splatting's fine, yeah.
It's the ones that don't splat that ping off you that hurt. And we were covered, absolutely covered. Do you remember the recording we did on our other channel, Subpar Rocket League, where I said, I've been pinching myself as a joke, and I showed you all my bruises?
No, I don't remember that, no.
Oh, well, we were doing another recording on our other channel, Subpar Rocket League. We were doing a reaction, and we were talking about pinchers.
Okay.
God, this is too Rocket League. We did not mention that game again this podcast.
Okay,
but I said, as a joke, yeah, I've been pinching myself a lot. Have a look.
Because you were all welted up.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I was big welts. I was a big welty boy.
I'll tell you what, for my stag do, we'll do something non-contact, but still a bit dangerous.
Hey, we can do whatever the fuck I fucking tell you.
I don't know why you think you're planning it.
As the groom of honor, I fucking say...
You're not the groom of honor, because first, that's not a role.
Not with that attitude.
Not ever. There's never a role. You're lucky to be a groomsman. You're on last morning, I think.
I'm thin ice.
You're on thin ice almost immediately, which is so impressive.
I'm going to get you to do some terrible things.
I'm fine with that. I think that's funny. I'll do something awful.
No, because I know things that you don't want to do. You'll be like, yeah, I'll jump out of a plane. Yeah, I'll fall on my head. But what you don't want to do...
What do I not want to do?
You don't want to sing in public?
I wouldn't like to do that.
No, exactly. You don't want to post pictures of your nipples. You've always denied my request.
Say? Go on, sing with your nipples out.
You only sing when you're nibbling.
No, I don't want to. Well, I don't want to do either of those things. So if they're happening together,
yep,
I'm immediately out. I don't want to do that at all.
I'll make you edit a YouTube video.
No.
I'll make you sit there and edit a YouTube video with a couple of pints.
You'll make me do a hard day's work. No.
Oh my God, yeah. I'll make you get up at 8 a.m. like a real person.
No.
Fuck off to work for the day.
I don't want to do that. There was someone that I saw in the town centre like a few months ago who was clearly on a stag do, and all his mates were dressed normal. He was in a full head-to-toe gimp suit, full like latex, like skin tight, and he was not a skinny man.
Nice.
He like he was bulging in various areas, and he had the eye holes like that with the metal rings around them, and he was standing outside Waterstones. This is about 4 p.m. by the way. He was standing outside Waterstones, and he unzips his thing, vapes, puts the vape down, zips it back up, and then blows the vape through the mask. And but it came because it was obviously like latex. It came through this and then poured out of his eyes. And he was but he did it so casually.
Yeah, but once it's 4 p.m, he was probably off his face as well. There was probably
I
not
hope so.
just
I hope so.
vape juice in that thing.
But everyone else was wearing like a t-shirt and jeans, and he was just a full gimp.
It's hilarious that they didn't even get like Barry's fucking stag t-shirts.
They didn't do
were
anything.
Just normal. Were they looking at him? Was he getting any extra attention?
Yeah, people were laughing and taking photos, and his mates were then laughing that he was getting pictures taken of him.
I love that.
I took a picture. I'll try and find it, but I think I took a picture because I thought that's just really funny.
Well, good on Barry. I hope that you've got married. I hope that you're still together.
Barry got married.
Barry got married. We get married to Barry.
Do you know one of the worst things that I've seen on the internet recently?
Is it?
Which is quite a high bar, and I'm going to preface this by saying it's not one of the worst things I've seen, but it's up there.
It's the worst thing you can publicly admit to seeing.
Very true, very true. Something that's not on Poop Map.
Go on, let's see. Let's hear.
There has been, I saw a headline and immediately grabbed me, and I know that you would hate this too, and I imagine you've seen it. AI football players have been signed to Hashtag United.
What?
So
I did not see this.
You've not seen this. So this was a team of sort of influencer football, I want to say.
Oh, I know Hashtag. Yeah, I believe they were at the start of the movement of football is very top heavy.
big group.
They started at the bottom. I think, did Chris MD come from Hashtag?
No, but Spencer Owen is the owner of it.
I recognise the name. Big Spence. Yeah, I recognise the name.
I think Chris MD was always like around that. Theo Baker was around that kind of like area.
And other YouTubers like Chris MD, KSI.
Yeah, I think Theo Baker as well.
Yeah, and is it Chris? I think Chris,
MD, yeah.
Yes, him.
Yeah, Chris
yeah,
MD.
him.
So I'm going to send you the link, and I want your immediate reaction. You're going to pop it up on the screen as well.
He's another one. Oh.
There you go.
Oh, that's...
We are delighted to announce the double signing of Holly and Harvey, who become the world's first AI professional footballers. We may have to wait a little longer to see their debuts, but as soon as technology allows, they will be taking the pitch. Unfortunately, they're both currently suffering from the fairly rare case of missing body syndrome, but both miraculously passed their medicals with flying colours. In the meantime, they will start work right away, representing the club and creating content. Please give them a big hashtag welcome and drop them a follow. Oh, we do have fun.
I fucking hate them. And you for bringing this up. And I hate
Can you describe the image
of this. Can I describe the image for our listeners? Okay, so first off, it's bad AI. It's very clearly AI.
It's beauty filter AI, isn't it?
Yeah, it's somewhere between comic book and Instagram filter. That really obvious. So the girl on the left, her arm is coming at a really weird angle. Okay, the two guys holding a shirt. One beautiful woman, one handsome man. Looks very Scandinavian, does the fella. And I'd say she looks like sort of British. She looks sort of like, 10 for the UK, sort of 6 for French.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some reason, she's wearing two necklaces as well that get in each other's way a little bit. But anyway, they're both holding the Hashtag United shirt. Well, she's not really holding it. She's got her fingers out as if doing ballet.
She's got sort of the right amount of fingers.
Yeah, she's got the right amount. I mean, the shirt is yellow, so it would make sense if it was the Norwich shirt. Maybe that would explain why there's 2 fingers hiding behind it, apart from the 4.
Do you want to know something that's just also awful that is happening on their Instagram?
So this is actually real. This isn't...
This is actually real.
They've actually started doing this.
Holly Hashtag has got just over 200
Is that
followers.
her name?
So this has not taken off very well. Yeah. Audio listeners, I'm quote fingering hard here. She posted an Instagram of her saying, of her at the gym, saying not
the fake
about
gym.
where I am.
The e-gym.
A fake gym, yeah, I'm sending you the picture now.
Oh, I don't want to see it.
You have to click that. She's at the gym.
No.
And then Harvey Hashtag, the male one, has replied to it and says, gym buddies, ? So there is some AI talent agency out there who has got these logins and they are generating pictures of these people to be AI footballers. And in their bios, it says world's first AI football player.
What? But
I want to drown myself.
I also want to drown you in general, but right now specifically, I will join you in the pool. I will join you in the pool of poo. I'll join you in the Northampton pool of poo, or wherever it was that you were at, because this is... I'm glad... Well, my first thought is I'm glad it's dying. I'm looking at Holly hashtag right now, which is quite a good name, to be fair. And I'm seeing that in 7 days, she got 11 likes, which, don't get me wrong, I'd fucking take.
Yeah, but not if you're Holly Hashtag of yourself.
Not if I'm Holly Hashtag of myself. I'm Holly Hashtag. I'm imagining... Well, I'm not imagining anything because I'm fucking fake. But I'm imagining like 10 times that, 100 times that. I'm imagining 1,000 likes. Maybe 1,010. But it's just not working for her. Is Harvey Hashtag more popular?
I'm reading... No, he's less popular. I'm reading these comments. She's posted... Oh my God. More air quotes. She's posted a picture of herself on a plane saying, what a beautiful few days in Lisbon. One of my favourite places ever. And had so much fun, I forgot to take many photos. You're fucking AI, love. Right? Harvey, the other AI, then posted saying, where was my invite? Shocked face. And this other AI then replies with a shrug emoji, laughing emoji. There's some fucking weirdo at a talent AI agency sitting there role-playing between two AIs,
Well,
and
it
then
might
a real
not, no, it
person...
might not be.
Well, a real person's then replied to this and has said, fucking hell, Spencer, roleplay? They've got 62 likes, where all of the accounts for both of these combined have not got 62 likes.
Is Hashtag United not popular anymore? Like, is it dying? Is that why they're doing this?
I don't know.
Because I'm looking through Hashtag United. It's not unpopular. Like they made a thing on October 9th that had 330 likes, a little video. So it's like they exist.
But the sentiment around this, people fucking hate it.
That's what I mean. But is that why? Is it like, is it like a producers type thing? We'll get more with a failure than a hit.
You think it's like rage bait?
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's what, I guess the kids would call it. I'd call it being like The Producers, that film that came out in like 2004 or something.
What, I remember The Producers. With Will Ferrell?
Was it Will Ferrell? I don't think it was Will Ferrell, no. I think it was Steve, who's the one? Steve Martin?
It's the guy...
I want to say it was Steve Martin.
The one who also voiced, it's in Nazi Germany.
No.
Or they do a film about Nazis.
They do a film about Nazis in like Chicago in 1960. Yeah, exactly. And they're making like high art.
The guy who voiced Pumbaa. Or Timon. No, Timon. The guy who voiced Timon is in it. I forget his name.
Is Timon the small one?
Timon's the meerkat, yeah.
Okay, the little, I know he's a meerkat. Well, fucking hell, he's a rat, all right? Timon's the rat.
Right, let's talk about The Producers.
The Rat and the Pig.
I'm sure it's Will Ferrell.
That was our first name for this podcast, wasn't it?
The Rat and the Pig. Very Chinese Zodiac focused.
It is.
Is it not? I'm sure.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the guy who did fucking Pumbaa.
No, I don't care about him anymore. I want Will Ferrell.
I'm sorry that Will Ferrell did Pumbaa, all right? That's not my problem. I don't care.
And we're on about the 2005 one, not the 1967 one.
Yes, it was the remake. But I did say 2004 and it's 2005, so there you go.
That's not bad.
Get letterboxed, everybody.
Oh, Nathan Lane, Matthew Broderick,
right,
who was from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller's Big Day Out.
where he went to Five Flags and fucking rode some roller coasters.
Six Flags. Fucking hell, you dropped a flag.
In the film.
And Uma Thurman.
They couldn't legally... What, he dropped an Uma Thurman?
He dropped an Uma, which is what I did in Guildford on Poop Map.
Mate, you dropped a massive Uma on Poop Map the other day.
Did,
oh my God, an absolute Uma.
A one-starer. Absolute one-starer.
Fuck me, no, I hope that Hashtag United never win. They were in Rocket League as well. God, we keep coming back to that. They came into Rocket League. I'm glad that they fucked off.
Yeah.
Because imagine if they had the first AI esports player.
I think we could rightfully speak out against that.
Yes. I think if I was told not to rightfully speak out against that, I would rightfully speak out against that anyway.
It would be weird for that to be the first thing that they tell us not to talk about. Because we have never been told not to talk about anything.
No, it's great. It's good that.
Very, very good, yeah. So if they were like, actually, let's not upset Hashtag United, I'd say,
go fuck
yourself,
United.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Because actually it's fun that we can actually mention our first ever sponsor for Officially Unofficially. I'm very, very excited to say.
So proud.
That we are sponsored by Hashtag Holly. Hey!
Hashtag Holly, yeah.
She can't be here at the moment because she's got missing body syndrome. Which is very good. It's very clever.
Just mentioning her cuts down 3 trees in the Amazon, by the way.
Oh, fucking hell. How much would you sell your likeness for to AI? Because your likeness isn't...
It's unique.
The best. It is unique, though. You are a type. People who like you really like you.
I fill a niche. It's like a blobfish couldn't live anywhere, but the environment that it does live in, it's so well suited for that environment.
I reckon if you were to be an animal,
Go on.
a blobfish would be pretty close. I'm looking at you now, and I'm seeing a lot about you that's blobular.
It'd be something long, surely.
I think your face is quite bulbous.
My face is bulbous.
And rounded. It looks like you've come up from...
Sorry, fucking pot kettle here.
Yeah.
Look at you, you chunky little freak.
I'm not chunky.
You are chunky.
I'm rounded.
You're rounded. You're rotund.
I'm rounded for her pleasure.
You're like a love egg.
Yeah, I vibrate.
Oh, God.
What?
Lay back, love. I'm ready.
No, not it's the whole thing.
Oh,
it's the whole head.
The whole head, God, like a hat. That's not
I am a hat. I'm the human
hat.
hat.
No, you're the head of the hat.
I'm the head of... What does that even mean?
You wear them like a hat.
Oh, wait. Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
As if like a reverse birth situation.
The ultimate Benjamin Button.
All right, back I go.
Back up I go, mother.
Jesus.
Where do you think you're born from?
I thought you just chucked mother in there
For sexiness points.
I thought it honestly just came to you, like your mouth, because your mouth speaks for you quite often.
It does.
So I thought your mouth had filled in mother there, which would have been a thing to focus on.
I bloody wish.
So anyway, now the thing about you selling yourself to AI is a lot of the argument is like, oh, but what if they say that I said some terrible thing? What if they make out that I believe X, Y, Z? But you've probably said or thought or actually believed worse at times.
At some point, I don't think AI could make me out to be worse than I am. I think I'm pretty much locked in.
That sounds like a challenge, man.
I don't want that, though.
For Elon Musk's #1 fan listening to this right now, who also likes us. It's a weird Venn diagram.
That's like two separate circles with like a line between them, and he is the line. It's got to be a he.
He coalesces the circles. Yeah, so what number do you have in mind? And it can do anything, man. It can do porn. It can do, like, the front of, like, army recruitment.
It's like IDF recruitment, and it's me saying... yeah.
Thumb up.
Thumbs up in front of like a flattened city. Like,
Oh, jeez.
maybe, yeah. It'd have to be like, who's asking me? Is it like a talent agency, or is it like?
Yes. It's a talent agency, and
are they pretty well established?
Yeah, it's an existing one. They go, look, we've got Holly on
Holly
the books.
hashtags with fuck it. Okay,
Holly
right.
hashtag is on the books.
You're reputable.
David Beckham is on the books. He sold his for
holy shit.
20 grand. He sold his for.
He sold his for He's been ripped off then.
That's what I'd say too.
Because I saw a
20 grand.
billboard of David Beckham standing in front of a Palestinian city with his thumbs up. So yeah, I think that David Beckham has made a real error there.
20 grand, mate. Even if you're David Beckham.
I thought you said 200.
No, 20.
Are you sure it was David Beckham or just another man called David Beckham?
Wait, just for confirmation, do you think I'm doing a bit, or do you think I actually think this is true? Because
No. I'm
the latter.
I'm also acting out as if like this has happened. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's cool. No, I thought you thought that I actually thought that David Beckham had actually sold his likeness for 20 grand to an AI company.
No. But I just think that's also an insane number. That's such a low number for you to go to.
And yet it's been said now, and thus it is so.
And therefore, in the new era, it's true.
Exactly.
Once it's said, it's true.
So how much? Give me a number.
Well, I'm going to clearly outprice David Beckham here.
Very fair.
Obviously, I don't think that is fair because I think he should charge a lot. I think he should have gone for at least like 50 million.
Well, he actually fired his agency recently, so he's doing it all himself, is David Beckham.
Oh, Bex.
And he's like, 20 grand, 20 grand.
I like £20,000. It's like, David.
His words, not mine,
No, I'd be looking at 500,000 or more.
You right now? Yeah. Alex Stumpy Goblin Knight? Nobody.
Because I don't really want that to happen.
Yeah, so I guess you think you need retirement money.
Yeah, because at that point, but even is 500,000 in retirement money?
You can be invested into it. You can buy a house and then rent out your current one and just exist for that much.
Yeah, true. I could become one of the landlord class.
There you go. You could be.
That'd be nice.
Thumbs up for being a landlord.
More rights for landlords. Thumbs up, me double fisting on a poster. And that's not even my AI. That's just me at that point. I take that gig.
That is just you.
I think I'd go 500,000 for that. What about you?
I agree that you are worth 500,000.
Oh, that's hard.
I am Mil Cole. Very good. I reckon, I think that's a fair number. I think that's the number where I'd have to sort of think, I could just do this.
That's where then I'd be like, I
could just do it.
That's when my head would start to be turned. If I'm talking in Love Island terms, which I normally do, that's when my head would be turned.
Is that what they say?
Yeah. It's like, can we go for a chat? My head's been turned.
What is it? I fancy someone else.
Yeah. It's like, my head's being turned. Or like, has your head been turned by someone else?
Are they matched in Love Island, or do they just put them all on an island and see who fucks?
Yeah. I think, yeah. I was going to explain it, but you have absolutely nailed it with that one sentence.
How was that the pitch? How does someone go into the office, head office of Channel 4 and say, let's put them on an island and see who fucks?
That's it.
Oh, ITV, that explains it.
Let's get loads of sexy boys and girls on an island who have probably got about 15 combined GCSEs between the 20 of them. And then the night one, they basically have to, the women walk out, and then a man walks out, and then whoever is then interested in the man, the women step forward. Say there's like 5 women that step forward. It's always so funny when no women step forward, by the way.
Is it common?
When there's someone who, cause if it's the first guy and they're not that attractive, they're all waiting for like the guy to come out because they know there's going to be a sexy man on the show.
But once you commit to one, you're sort of
committed.
Locked
in until then. You then do a recoupling. That's then a thing. Yeah,
that's when your head turns.
Yeah. Your head gets turned.
Sure.
And yeah, you pull someone for a chat over at the sunbeds. And then you say, my head's been turned by Aaron. And then it cuts to Aaron, who's got like an 8-pack, can bench, 8 times his body weight like a fucking ant. But he can barely speak English. Like, he's got such a thin grasp on language as a concept. No, not in my Britain. Not on my Love Island.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
not on my fucking Love Island.
Britain, is it?
No, it's in Spain, so it's full of English people.
Okay, as it should be, as it bloody well should be.
Sorry, expats. Yeah, it's full of expats in Spain. They fill up an island for a bit, and each other. And then, yeah, they just do that. It's implied fucking. It's like, it's tasteful.
Oh, do they not show, because I've never seen a minute
They
of
show
Love
humping.
Island. What does that mean?
They show like undercovers. They'll sort of like, when they do, because they have to wear their microphones all the time.
You don't like squishing, do you?
They do the wet, squishy mouth noises when they're kissing under the duvets, and it goes through me. I fucking hate it. No, I really hate it.
Because you famously never kissed a girl, so is that why?
I just don't think the sensation would be that nice.
You prefer your girls to be in 2D in front of you because they don't actually sort of have sweat glands.
Exactly. I'm proud to announce my relationship with Holly Hashtag.
Oh my God.
Yeah, me and Holly Hashtag are official.
But might Henry Hashtag turn your head?
His name is his name Henry?
I don't know. I don't fucking care.
Harvey. It's close. I was going to say Harry, so I also had it wrong.
There you go. Call him whatever the fuck you want, mate. It doesn't exist.
No, that's fair. Yeah, so then their heads get turned, and then they do squishy mouth noises. I just can't deal with the sound of people eating. I fucking hate it.
What about dentists? What about hygienists? Because I went to the hygienist recently.
I don't care about that. That's fine.
It's weird when you go to a hygienist because it's like, they say like, oh, what you been up to? And you sort of say whatever. And then anyway, sit down. Mm-hmm. And they just see you as gum and bone and saliva.
Yeah.
That's all you are to them.
Yeah. Do you not talk to your dentist at all? Okay, you can get on the chair now, sir. You don't need to.
I'm pre-jumping. I'm ready. I'm walking like that. Like, I am the best damn dentist-y.
You walk on with goggles on as well. I'm ready.
I'm splashing myself in the eye. I've already got my own drill, and I just start fucking tearing chunks out myself.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it's just to show that I'm ready now. I want to be the best dentist-y.
I don't mind the dentist. I can find it quite relaxing. The feeling of when they fully clean. Yeah, I don't mind it. When I think it's like wet noises and food noises. I like watching people speed eat / do eating challenges because they've not got the mic here.
Okay.
They've got it's like a boom mic or whatever, and it's just very normal. It's not close up. But when you see there's like,
but that goes in their beard, like beard meets food, right?
I like beard meets food.
I like him as well. And to be fair, whenever I've seen his videos, he voiceover says, you might look away. This bit gets a bit gross, but it does get a bit gross when it's in the beard.
Because his water bottle's like full of like floaty food as well.
That's grim. The floaty water is bad. But also, if I was going to be a speed eater, there's probably one part of myself that I would ensure no longer exists, and that would be the beard.
But then that's his thing, because then he gets a little wiper and like clears all his face off, and it's all clean again.
I get that he's got a thing. I understand that he's got a thing. It's like, I don't know, if my brand was I've got the nicest eyes in the UK, I wouldn't wear shades.
Okay.
Ever.
But what if your thing was, I'm trying to think of something analogous, because that's not quite dead on. Because his thing isn't he's got the nicest beard in the UK. His thing is that he eats, and he also has a beard. No,
sure, but if I were to have photos taken of my lovely eyes, and I think about it quite nice, shades would block that.
Okay, but the beard doesn't block his mouth. It's not like a chastity cage.
No, but it droops and it drops and it flops and it flips.
But then he like cleans it.
Yeah, but a little bit of
I'm saying those are the ones that I don't mind. The ones where it's like, where the sounds aren't super like goopy and sticky and like wet. But then when you then see people do like mukbangs where you've got like a microphone really close and they're eating like biting an octopus or something, or like noodles and sort of
Not a fan.
like that. I feel so sick if someone does that. I can't. If someone's eating on Discord, I can't deal with it.
Surely at the hygienist then, to go back to that, there's the sucker, right? The Hoover.
Yeah.
That gets put in your mouth. And that, all they are doing is taking your spit. And I do wonder, what are they doing with it?
Oh, interesting.
I don't trust them.
Well, maybe they just cycle it round, because then you have the water that they spray in.
It goes back.
Maybe that's from the last person.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice that there's recycling. Think about the environment.
It just goes into one big tank, and then it gets sucked back up again through the water thing, and then you then ingest other people's spit.
And that's where water picks come from.
I actually got a water pick, and I do spit in that instead of filling it up at the sink. So that tracks.
It's like, you and Addy, you can share, you can rotate. It's quite
exactly.
nice.
That's
very
nice.
romantic.
Yeah, I think it's quite a nice thing.
But so that doesn't bother you as much, even though that is specifically that noise, specifically that thing.
Oh no, but it's not that noise. It's not an eating noise. It's not a wet noise. It's inherently a drying noise, because it's removing the saliva and the spit.
Yeah, but so is the sound of the munching, right? You're swallowing it.
No, because your mouth's all wet.
A big spitty swallow.
It's a very different sound.
All right. I'm just trying to.
Do you disagree?
It doesn't bother me. I know it's one of those things that lots of people are bothered about. I think there are things that people claim they're bothered about that don't bother me at all. Here in the UK, it's like, oh, you can't put milk in before the hot water in a cup of tea. Why? It makes more sense.
Sorry, do you do that?
I have done that. See, that's the thing. You're acting.
It's because the tea needs to be at a certain temperature to brew to the best flavor.
Like anyone can taste the difference.
Yes, you can. You can.
No, you think you can, but
you
can't.
made me a cup of tea where you had put in the milk first, or you'd put in the water first, and then you take the tea bag out at the same time, so that's your control, that's normal, whatever, I could taste the difference.
I'm not sure you could. I think the
I'm
milk
confident I could.
I think the milk lessens so much the tea flavour that you wouldn't even notice. It's just a milky thing. Is a cup of tea. Tea's not that great anyway. It's not that great.
Tea's pretty good.
It's not.
I prefer a coffee to a tea.
No, I know, but that brings us back to the start of this. You should probably drink less coffee.
Why less coffee? Oh, the poo.
Because of all the poo, mate.
Oh, because of all the pooing that I do.
For audio listeners, he's currently on the toilet.
I'm currently doing a poo. That's why I wear a nappy, though.
That's true. That is nature's hack. A lot of people don't do that. They don't realise that, do they? Not like you and me.
No, exactly. I'm built different. I'm on the grind set all the time. I'm constantly pooing. But I feel like I could definitely taste the difference with that. But then with the coffee, I would then put in the milk first, I think. Depending on how I'm making it. If I'm doing
need to breathe or brew or whatever.
No, in the UK we have instant coffee, so no.
I'm not smart enough to say how I'm sure the things are the same, but I'm sure they're the same. What do you think of coffee bags?
What do I think of them?
Yeah, are they weird to you? Because there's something inherently...
They are weird.
Weird about them. It's like, you don't come in a bag.
I do, to keep it clean.
It's not the done thing in Britain. You don't come in a bag, all right?
No, I feel like tea belongs in the bag and coffee is either an instant dried thing or you have it via pod/bean delivery.
Oh, you're a podder, aren't you? I forgot you're a podder.
Well, I'm not a podder. I'm a bean to cup grind kind of guy.
You like to get the pods, and then you like to put the pods in the little local animal enclosure near you. Like there's a little bird's nest.
We'll throw them into ponds.
It's like basketball, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Try and pod the nest.
I live near the sea, and it's quite nice seeing a hermit crab with a little Nespresso pod as a shell.
I think it's an upgrade for them.
I think it's branded. It's like wearing like a Chanel bag.
Exactly, right? So you've got your brand. What's your brand? Something in Giza?
Goose and Gander.
Goose and Gander. Is that a company or is that like
It's a company, yeah.
From Goose Mountain?
They do like nice jumpers. They do nice like t-shirts.
You got any of those?
Well, you're such a horrible little venomous boy. What are you wearing?
I've got a Moist Esports hoodie.
You showed that logo behind the microphone, you fucking cretin.
There you go.
You lifted it up and it was more covered than it was before you moved.
I've got a Moist Esports hoodie, can you see?
And you're having a go at me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not actually. I think that one's fine. Your Fanta one was shit. The people agreed with me.
You lost the vote on that Fanta jumper being shit.
I actually got 24 likes, my friend, so I think I won.
I don't think you did.
24 likes says I won.
How many likes did I get? Then this decides it. Because I then quote retweet. I have not checked. I've got no idea.
Did you quote retweet?
I quote retweeted you.
Did you?
So I then quote retweeted and said,
oh, my jumper, don't beat to my jumper.
51 likes and Cole gained some fashion sense. This jumper is amazing. Now, regrettably...
You really were convinced you were going to have ratioed me.
Regrettably, I'm 6 likes short.
Of 51?
No, of your...
I thought you meant you had 40. God, you haven't even got... Oh, that's...
I know. But then someone replied to yours saying, I like that jumper.
Yeah, quite a few people did. When we streamed it as well, people did tend to like it.
People came into your chat when I wasn't even there and asked where I got the jumper from.
Yeah, exactly.
Which made me very happy.
Yeah, no, it should do as well. Like, it's good to be happy about bad opinions because ultimately people have them. I wouldn't know. I don't tend to have bad opinions, but I assume that having a bad opinion, you don't care if it's bad because it's yours and it's your own, and that's okay.
I think the thing is, you're so devoid of any like fashion sense. Like you are genuinely, you're almost anti-fashion to the point of it being art, and that's I can't fathom caring about your fashion opinion because of how you look all year round.
I think that might be the most devastating thing you've ever said to me.
But I know you know it's true. I know that you know that you don't have a fashion sense.
No, I don't not have a fashion. I just sort of amalgamate clothing. I don't know where my clothes appear from. They just am.
When's the last time you went out and bought a nice jumper? Because your jumpers have got big head holes to them. Then you wear like a mismatching t-shirt that doesn't complement the jumper colour. And then you might then wear like a coat on it that's then completely different as well.
Linnea did make me throw away a jumper because it had got out of shape recently. So one was thrown away.
You have, I know for a fact you got that 5, where I would have thrown them about 5 years ago because of the size of the head hole.
The thing is, if you said to me, you thought, I'd be all right. Like I feel no. It's not like no, I love this one. Oh no, I wore that when I went to Japan. Like, I don't fucking care. Like okay, get rid of it. It's fine. I don't like it. You're right. There is an indifference. It's not an indifference. I don't really notice, to be honest. But like, yeah, if you spot something that is probably not when we're at an event because I can't replace it then.
No, that's fair, yeah. But that's also the only time I see you.
So maybe message me after and be like, oh, by the way, you know that white jumper you're wearing?
I've got notes for every outfit of every day saying, right, didn't love those socks. Wasn't a big fan of them.
The socks?
Yeah.
What socks have I got on now?
I bet you've got some like horrible stripy ones.
No, these are just normal socks.
They're normal.
Socks. Yeah.
What do I
They're
have?
fine.
Oh, mine are actually cozy comfy. Ready for these? Look at them.
Yeah, they look quite nice. They're a bit granddaddy.
Yeah, I like to pull a sock up. I'm
They've
a
got
sock
pubes.
pulled up kind of guy.
Why have the socks got pubes?
I've got a very fluffy white dog.
Oh, I see.
And very fluffy white pubes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like a pulled up sock. Do you pull your socks up?
No. Yeah, I guess. Again, like, maybe. Don't really think about it. There you go.
No. You just go through life not knowing things.
Yeah, it's true. About,
you just
like,
don't
clothing.
perceive things that you do.
I guess I hadn't thought about it. I do know that you put yours halfway down your ankle, and that's insane.
Halfway down my foot. So
That's
if I'm relaxing of an
ridiculous.
evening, I'll like by the end of the evening, my sock might just be like this, where it's like the heel is exposed.
So for any audio listeners, when he says like this, he means it's like that. Is what he
Oh
means.
yeah,
if you're
sorry,
wondering
yeah,
what he
for audio
means.
people like this. Sorry, yeah, I should just to
Hope
be
that helps.
just to be kind to them.
No, it's halfway down his
Look at that.
weird S shape. Why is it bending so much?
What, my foot?
Why have you got like a snake in there or something that's just wriggling about, trying to catch a worm? Jesus, it's so nimble.
It is a nimble foot.
Those hips don't like. Oh my god, it's so arched.
Calm down.
Flatten it.
It's not that arch.
Down, boy, down.
It's not
no,
that
that's too
arch.
much.
This
That's
is
why you always
normal.
get injured.
This is at relax.
Mate, you're like a Russian ballet dancer from the 30s.
Look at that.
Who's
That is
just crammed it into a weird boot.
That's an outrageous amount of arch. That's a
Oh
lot,
my
isn't
God.
it?
That's. I would say disgusting. I'd say grotesque.
Fuck.
I'd say that's odd.
You say that? No. Sorry. No. Let's go back to the second word.
Grotesque.
Grotesque.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it's an odd look for yourself. I think you shouldn't
I didn't choose
admit.
it.
I think you shouldn't admit that. You should. I think you should
Keep
put on
hidden.
big boots and be like, yeah, no, I'm more comfortable with the boots on. Even if you're not, even if you're there in agony, you should keep the boots on.
If I'm swimming, I prefer the boots on.
Yeah. Put some fucking concrete in them, you.
Thanks, everyone, for listening to today's episode. We're going to end it there. That was just an awful, awful sentence. I appreciate you.
That's the last few TikToks we've got on.
You have been shit on TikTok.
I know, because there's the one where I say that's a lot of thieving. No, I'm not welcoming Liverpool.
About Liverpool, yeah.
About Liverpool. I thought there was a cheeky look to the camera. It was fairly obvious, but no.
No,
they don't get jokes today, I guess, but it would be it.
There was also maybe the funniest comment.
Oh yeah, we need to do comment of the fucking week, don't we?
Yeah, should we do this? Should it be like a weekly thing that we definitely don't do weekly?
If it's a weekly thing that we definitely don't do weekly, then yes. If it's a weekly thing that we say we'll do weekly, then no. The only weekly thing that we say we'll do weekly and we'll actually do weekly
is the podcast.
Is officially unofficially every Wednesday. Available now at all good bookstores.
Well, people are listening to it, so I assume that they know.
I fucking hope so.
Somebody put on our TikTok for...
Go on, say the name. I mean, it's quite an anonymous name.
Well, it's they're unknown 684268. They said, and I found it quite funny.
It was funny.
3 followers in about 20 days is rough, fellas. Need to up the price of podcast equipment, I reckon. That's a really funny comment. And that, by the way, got 4 likes.
That's a lot in our TikTok. Our TikTok's pretty new.
That's somewhat devastating.
Pretty much everyone who's seen that comment has thought, give that a heart.
Yeah, they've gone out their way to look at the comments and then thought, that's funny.
I'm pretty sure I gave that a heart, because it made me laugh.
I saw that and I laughed.
But I don't know how one gets TikTok followers. Like, we're starting to get a few hundred plays. What do they call on there? A few hundred
views,
clicks, a few hundred hits.
You could have stuck to plays, man.
A few hundred swipes.
No, because that would mean they're going past it.
A few hundred non-swipes.
Perfect.
We're a pair of non-swipes, aren't we?
Non-swipes is what they cleaned up Ian Watkins' cell with.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, he's dead.
He is dead.
Allegedly.
We'll talk about that on next week's episode of Officially Unofficially. If you want to see more, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Officially Unofficially Podcast. We're also on TikTok, Officially Unofficially, and on Twitter. It's not X, it's Twitter. OU_pod. Make sure you do all those things, and we'll see you next week. Cheers, everyone.
Or we'll get our AI versions to do it for us.
True, next week is AI, so come back for that.